It's a new year, and that means we're trying new styles, and I wanted to see if these Pinterest space buns would actually translate to thick type 4 hair, so let's recreate it. The good news is there's no complicated parting with this style. I start with a simple ear to ear part just to separate the front and the back, and I clip the front away so I can focus on defining the curls in the back first. For definition, I use two products, the Dew Honey Curl Custard and the Miche Beauty Anti-Humidity Gel. I always define on freshly washed, blow-dried hair, and I don't use any water during this process because I learned that my curls define better on dry, stretch hair. When my hair is already wet, it just shrinks too fast and I lose control of the shape, but on stretched hair, I get more length and more definition. I apply the custard first because it's thick and sticky, and honestly it doesn't hold much definition on its own, but it creates grip. Then I layer the anti-humidity gel directly on top, and that's when the coils actually start forming. I brush through with my Pattern Beauty shower brush just so the coils start clumping together, and then I shingle with my fingers to define every strand because my main goal is definition over volume. Once everything was defined, I blow dried on cool just to set the cast, and then diffused on warm heat to dry the roots. For the front of my hair, I clean up my middle part and then sleeked each side using Eco Styler and the Main Choice Edge Control. I use a combination of my edge brush and a hard bristle brush just to make sure that the area is really slick, and then I secure the ponytails with two scrunchies, and then I define those ponytails the exact same way with the custard, gel, brush, shingle, and then I dried them because I was about to band my hair overnight. I stretched everything using my silk scrunchie banding method and then slept on it, and in the morning took them down. This process is really easy, especially the takedown. I just add a little bit of oil for shine and then fluff my hair and form the buns using some small rubber bands. And once I added in the two buns, this was the final product. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm really proud of how this turned out. My curls are defined, they have movement, they're not stiff, and I already know in a couple of days the volume is going to expand even more. I get the style a solid 7 out of 10. There's definitely room to improve it, but she's cute, she's different, and she's low maintenance. Now I'm low-key excited to go back on Pinterest and see what style we're trying next.